was just thinking about the concept of honoring yourself or self care, and how sometimes people use that as an excuse to mistreat others. And it's not necessarily because they have bad intentions, it's often because they need to honor themselves, but they don't realize that that doesn't give them like a free pass to honor themselves at other people's expense. And I think that's an important distinction. For instance, I had a friend years ago who would use that phrase a lot. And she would use it in ways where it would get her out of doing things that she had promised to do. Say, for instance, I lent her something and she would, she promised to return it, but then things happened and she had to honor herself. And so she ended up, I can't remember, she dropped it off somewhere really inconvenient for me. So that I had to go out of my way to get it, even though I had done her a favor. So the point is, that wasn't a big deal. I'm just using it as an example because it's a pretty common theme for people who don't yet really know that in order to honor yourself fully, you need to honor others as well. And that just means keeping your promises. If you make a promise and it doesn't work out, and you're not able to accomplish what you hoped you'd be able to accomplish, I'm not saying that you need to force yourself to do it, but handle it in a way that honors the other person as well. And when we're struggling, I know it's really hard to see past our own struggle and to be able to empathize with what someone else is experiencing, especially in regard to our actions and how they impact other people. But I'm telling you, in order to be a fully aligned human who's in their power, so much of that depends on how you treat others, not just yourself. And so honoring yourself really also means honoring others, in my opinion. And I think that if we worked toward that goal of understanding that the way that we impact others, it also impacts ourselves. It impacts our image, it impacts our worth, it impacts our word, and whether or not people are going to trust us in the future. And so don't take that so liberally that you're damaging other people in the process under the guise of honoring yourself, because that's really not fair. Honoring yourself in a situation where you feel like you're not able to get what you need, communicate effectively, express yourself honestly and with compassion and care. And even if you're not able to be the person or do the action that you wanted to be able to do or be, as long as you handle it with care, the other person will feel heard, they'll feel cared for, they'll feel seen, and everybody wins. Even if nobody's really winning in the way that you initially thought, everybody feels valued. And that is so important, especially if you want to cultivate relationships that last for a long time. And yeah, anyway, just my thought my thought for the day. Thank you for holding space. I'll see you next time.